Everybody, we're going to show you how to upload your class rosters into Gradecam. Start by launching your gradebook. Since it takes so long to upload, I've already saved it up over here, so we'll just pull up my gradebook. And usually when you have your gradebook, it's starting out on the assignment sheets or the score sheets, and you want to make sure that you open up the reports. And a lot of times the highlight will be up here, so you're going to go down to student roster and double click it. And you're going to want to make sure that in student roster your output type is not PDF, that you export as a CSV document, and that you're going to want to make sure that for your student info, your student name and your student number are highlighted. You're going to run this report and you're going to save it. I always name it the same hour that I am, so I'm hour 2 over here. I'll be hour 2 here. I'm going to save it to my desktop because that's easy for me to get to. You save it wherever you want, where you know you can find it. I hit save. I'm going to minimize, and my student 2 roster CSV is right over here. We need to make some changes to it. Okay, open it up so we can see what we're doing. And this header row is no longer needed. Let me show you if I can pull it over. This header row is no longer needed, so I delete that. And I'm going to change some things that are happening here. I'm going to highlight B, and I'm going to insert a new column. And I am going to change the headers. This is going to become last name. This is going to become first name. And I'm going to highlight my students, make sure I can get them all this time. Start with the first one, and I'm just going to go through and, no, that's not what I want to do. I want X. Highlight them all. And then what I want to do is I want to split this into 2 columns. And the way you do that is you go to your data tab, and I'm going to take this text and turn it into 2 columns. So I'm going to go text to columns, and that might be in the drop down menu of your data tab. And delimited, it's fine. I'm going to hit next. And you have to make sure when you see it, it's probably going to look like this. Hit comma, and the comma is going to act as the tell where it's going to separate. So it's going to separate the last name from the first name, and hit next. And then just hit finish, and your names will split. Your last names will be over here, your first names are here, your student IDs, because in Gradecam it says student ID, not student number. We'll change that as well. So now I'm just going to exit out of this and save it. Save. Continue. So now I've changed my student roster to be able to upload into Gradecam. Call my browser back up. I'll go into Gradecam. Usually when you open Gradecam, you're in your assignments. I'm going to go to classes, okay, and I'm going to add a class, and let's just call it, hey Joe, here's a shout out for you, Furzo, and it's second hour, and I'm going to save it. And when I save it, I am now in my second hour, okay. I'm going to add students. Import students. Now you can select the file if it's somewhere else on your device, and you can go through this whole thing. Or if you know where it is, you can drag it over and drop it right inside. Hit next. And you can see that all my students are as they appeared on the CSV. Everything's good. If anything looks weird, like the header row or anything looks weird, you have to go back and take care of it. It has to look something like this. Okay, so all my names, this is my header row right here as it's matched up down here and up here. So first name is matched, last name is matched, student ID is matched, Gradecam ID, that needs to be changed. We don't want the Gradecam ID to be this long. We only want it to be the last 4 digits of the student ID. We hit next. We hit everything's just like we like it. First name, last name, student ID, Gradecam ID. Hit submit. classes is uploaded, or class is uploaded, excuse me. Hey, nice talking to everybody. I hope you're having as good a year as I am. See you later.